mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing going. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Alabama's offense will get the first swing today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass rush gets home.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's caught. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. To the air, it's Johnson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bull. Offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. At the 20. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now they come up second and goal from the 3.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. And they will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate,
deep shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first attempt. This one 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Looking to scramble now. He's swarmed by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the same runner's got it again. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid game there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking for some space. It's Turner. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Alabama now operating in the red zone.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, tied. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. It's a shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Beautiful balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Close to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the...
He's bringing it back. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense going with the hurry-up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On the ground, it's Wilson. Stock right there at the line, no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. The pass rush closing in.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Pass interference.
That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Let's go.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Alabama.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Ready.
To throw, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Running back has it on the screen now.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Wilson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. On first down, it's play action. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Physical run earns the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Hale. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He keeps it on a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Check out this call on 1st and goal. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time, looked for it on 4th down and got stuck. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Cut over the middle. It's Hale. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field.
Number 32, odds to punt it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about it, over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from 143. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's got it at the 15. And they've got the... Corral. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. Great catch and run for 6. Now the important point after attempt. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead take. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Winston. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. They're set now to try the PAT.
But somebody had to bust an assignment. Injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they
swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
With the catch, it's Young. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here.
End zone ahead. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle here for the offense. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. He's looking deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Throwing off play action. And the completion made. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, tie. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Short throw complete to the tight end. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Glover. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to chuck it again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And this pass is caught, brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working. Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Off the play fake on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.